Hello, hello, my dear jazz friends around the globe. Sandra Sherman here. Greetings from Austria. In this lesson, I'm going to be teaching you the wonderful jazz standard Bluesette. It's an interesting song because it's a major blues in 3/4 time signature. I made this chord melody arrangement as easy as possible while keeping it interesting. I'll show you everything note for note, slow and easy, and there's also a slow tempo version towards the end of this lesson. I made tabs and backing tracks which you can download from down below in the description box below the video. All right, let's get started. Bluesette is a 24-bar major blues in 3/4 time signature, and we are in the original key of B flat major, and that's pretty high up on the guitar. We reach the 13th fret here, and the lowest one is the 4th. So what you can do if this is too high for your guitar, if you don't have access to the upper frets, then you can move everything down up until 3 frets, so that your lowest note is the 1st fret. Okay, so here we go. All right, and here's your first phrase. 1, 2, 3. We start with a B flat major 7 chord, 6, 7, 7, 6. We don't play the A string. Then I go up to the 8th fret of the B string, 5th of the E string, and then it's the next bar. I form B flat 6, 9 chord. Here's the B flat, 5, D, 5, 6, 6, upper 4 strings. Pinky up to the 8th and to the 10th of the E string. Alright, and now we have 2/5 sequences with the melody having a melody sequence. So we start with the A half diminished. That's 10 of D, 12, 10 by barring, and 11th on the E string. You can, if you want to, you can add the lower A string, sorry. So, right. Then the G string. And now it's the 5 chord, the D7, just a guide tone voicing, 10, 10, 11. Then we are for the next piece of melody, which is the same melody actually, just a little lower. And we are in 2/5 of F now. G minor, that's 10, 12, 10, 11, 10. Then the G string again, like before. And now it's the 5 chord is here, the C7. 8, 8, 9. We just moved down 2 frets. Then the same thing, 2 frets down. Now instead of G minor, we're on F minor. 8, 10, 8, 9, 10. F minor 7. The G string again. And the 5 chord is B flat 7. 6, 6, 7. All right. And here's the entire phrase at slow tempo. And here's the second phrase already. 1, 2, 3. We have that same melodic sequence again, but different chords here. We start on the resolution, that's the E flat major 7, and we go up to the high E string. So I suggest you strum through it. Don't do this. I said that before several times in other videos. Strum through the strings when we play jazz. We don't hit the strings. We just strum through up until here, then the G string. Oh, and the chord, I think you know it, is 6, 8, 7, 8, 6. Then the G string. Then E flat 6. That's 6, 5, 5, 4 in a 4 strings. And now we have a different rhythm for that bar. That's interesting. Oops. It's 1, 2, and we have the 6th of the B going over to the 7th and the 4th of the E. 1, 2, and 3, and so this is rather fast because before we only had half notes and quarter notes. Now we have 8 notes. Then it's for an E flat minor 7, and this is where the melodic sequence starts again. And I could play an E flat minor 7 here, but this is really kind of a hassle. So I just play the 6th that are included in that E flat minor 7 chord. Let's see if the angle is good. Here we go. That's the 6th of the E and the 6th of the G string. All right. Then I go up to another E flat minor 7, and here's the E flat, or here, and that's the 11, 11, 11 starting from the D string and the 13th of the E string. E flat minor 7. Then we go to its 5 chord, the A flat, and that's a 13 chord. All you do is slide or glide 1 down and add your middle finger on the 11th fret. So we have, starting from the D string, 10, 11, 11, bar it, and then the 13. Here would be the A flat. That's an A flat 9, 13 chord. You can also play the entire with the root, but this is a little quicker. All right. So here we go. Next sequence, D flat major, that's the resolution, 9, 10, 10, 9, 13 E, D flat major 9, here would be the root, that's 10, 10, 9, 11, upper 4 strings, and the 9th of the E string, so. Then, where are we? D flat minor. That's the 9th fret. Don't play the A string. E, D, G, and B strings. Then add the 12th of the E. And then it's 5 chord again. That's the G flat 13. Just what we had before on the A flat is now on G flat. Here would be the root, G flat. So this is 8, 9, 9, 11, upper 4 strings. And then lift your finger off and the 9th of the E string. Alright, and that was it for phrase 2, and I'm gonna perform this at slow tempo for you now with the playback. And here's your last phrase already, phrase number 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. All right, we start with the exact same chord as our first phrase, bar number 1, but this time we move it up to B instead of B flat. We're on the 7th fret, 7, 8, 8, 7. Same phrase, you go up to the 9th of the B string, 6th of the E string. Then here's our 6, 9 chord again, this time for B, so we are on 6, 6, 7, 7. Spread over to 9 of E and 11 of E. So these bars. Then it's for the chord sequence again. Actually, it's not a sequence this time. It's just 2 bars. That's a C half diminished 11 chord. Yeah, this is a C half diminished. And here's the 11th of the chord. This also looks like an A flat 13 9 chord. The kind of chord we always had during the entire song. So this chord, this song is good for practicing this chord. This time it's a C half diminished 11. 10, 11, 11, 13 upper 4 strings. Then you lift your pinky off, press against that E string because it's the 11th of the E string. Then you do the same thing on the F. This time the root is here, F. So it's 7, let me see, 7, 8, 8, and 10. That's an F13 9 chord. Lift your pinky off and E string 8. Okay? And now we have a turn around, the last 4 bars. And for those of you who watched my video on intros, you will recognize this turnaround because this is one of them. And you can use this turnaround as an intro to this song. All right, those 4 bars. So we have, it's a 3, 6, 2, 5. Okay, with the substitution. We start with the 3 chord of the B flat scale, and that's the D minor 7. You just play up until the G string. 10, 10, 10. And now we have a different rhythm also going on. We have 1, 2, and. So I play all the strings, all the 3 strings. 1, 2, and just the middle 2 strings. 1, 2, and 3. Then I make a little ghost note, and I go over to the 6th chord, and that would be actually a G7. And we use the tritone substitute is being used in that tune, and that's D flat 7. That's 8, 9, 9, and 10. And the same rhythm. So we have 1, 2, 3. And again, that little thing before the next chord starts. And the next chord is the 2 chord, and that's a C minor 11. See, what is the composer doing here? He has a F on top for the melody, and that F is kind of a pedal tone on top for all the chords. D minor had it on top, D flat had it on top, now C minor 11 has it on top, but here, that's the same note. 8, 8, 8, 6, C minor 11. And this time, we split the strings. Bass first, then the upper 3 strings, rest, and then the upper 3 again. Right? And then the 5 chord, that's an F7. 8, 7, 8, 6, but I use my Sandra voicing. I like to exchange that root here because it's such a boring cowboy chord for the flat 9. So I need to change the fingering here, and I get 9, 7, 8, 6 in a 4 strings. F7 with the flat 9 in bass. It's an interesting sound, isn't it? And the F is still on top. We play bass, top strings, top strings. So I'll play the turnaround for you slowly. 3, 4. No, we're in a 3, 4 time signature. 1, 2, 3. And B flat major 7 again. Now let's hear that whole thing at slow tempo with the playback. you have any questions, please leave a comment in the comment section below. And I thank you for watching and hope you liked my rendition of Bluesette. If you did so, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I see you next week. Ciao, ciao, servus, baba.